Okay. Hi. Here today we have Zach with us from NSKA. And so Zach, tell us about how the year went.
What?
How the year went. What'd you improve on, and what'd you like to do?
Well, I feel that it went very well, and this is why. It was awesome.
Okay, so what are your plans for next year?
Not sure yet. I only think a day ahead at a time. So you gotta ask me the day before.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Sunday, probably sleeping in.
Okay, so here we have Tom from NSKA. So, what did you improve on, and what did you like about this year?
What did I like about this year? I liked everything about this year. Had a couple trips, we traveled, and what did I improve on? I started unhooking. There we go. I can't do a rayleigh yet, but apparently I can do a gaily, whatever that is. Yeah?
Okay, so how about next year? What do you want to do with next year?
If I can keep up with my kids, that's what I want to do next year.
Okay, how about the gear? What kind of gear would you like?
Whatever my kids give me as leftovers, because they get the new gear and I get whatever's left over.
Okay, thank you, Tom, for your time with us. Okay, and here we have Amy with us from NSKA. What did you like about this year?
What about this year?
Anything. Just what did you like about it? What did you learn?
I got married this year in Puerto Rico.
That's cool. What would you like to do next year?
Next year, I want to go on a trip.
Okay, and
You and your family.
okay, and what kind of
Where was it? The Philippines? To the Philippines.
okay, and what kind of tricks would you like to learn next year?
Next year, I'm gonna land my unhooked rayleigh and S-bend right in front of you.
Okay.
Dominick, look at me!
Okay, thank you, Amy.
Because he does that to me all the time.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, you can interview me.
Okay, here we have Andrew from NSKA. And what did you like about this year? What did you improve on?
Well, this year, it was a tough year. We didn't get too much wind, but it was just fun trying to keep up with you on the water. So that was my biggest thing I was trying to work on. Stay in touch with you. Make sure you didn't kick my butt on the water too much.
Okay, and what kind of tricks would you like to learn for next year?
Let's see. I want to get more into riding waves. And working with that tiger a little more.
Okay, and what kind of trips were you planning, or are you going to plan?
We're trying to go to the Cayman Islands, hopefully, and then Hatteras, and then for sure back down to Hood River, and then, I don't know, wherever else we can go.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Andrew.
All right.
We have Paul. So, what did you improve on, or you liked about this year?
I've been riding a surfboard a lot more, and so I've had a lot of fun doing that.
Cool. And what do you want to improve on or work on for the next year?
I kind of really hooked on a surfboard, so I think I'd like to be able to ride the surfboard more unstrapped, strapless, and it'd be fun to be able to do an attack and I don't know. I think it's pretty dang fun, so that's what I like.
How about any trips? Were you planning any trips for the next season?
I'm going to Florida for Christmas and probably Baja in February, and then I don't know. Once spring starts coming around, there may be just local trips down to the Oregon coast or Washington coast or down to the gorge. So
that's cool. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, here we have Gabe. So, what do you want to improve on, or what did you like about this year? Sorry.
What do I want to improve on? Jumping.
Okay, and then what did you like about this year?
Just jumping.
Okay. And how about next year? Were you planning to go anywhere, any trips or anything?
Hopefully La Ventana in Mexico and the DR this winter.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How about any new gear? Were you hoping for any new gear next year?
Nope.
Yeah.
That I can think of. That will be cool.
Okay.
Maybe
well,
boots. Maybe
Yeah.
boots. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Andy, Andy, what did you like about this year?
I liked traveling this year. A lot of traveling. It was good traveling.
How about for next year? What do you want to improve on or learn?
I think it's time for me to come clean and come out and tell everybody how I really feel about Tom. That guy is the biggest stud. Oh, thank you. What was the question again?
What did you want to work on or what do you want to learn? Any tricks?
I'm gonna really try to do a mean beef brisket next year.
Oh yeah.
Because the pork, I think I've mastered it.
Okay, how about any trips? Are you planning to go anywhere next year?
Hatteras, of course. I'd like to leave the continent this year. I don't know where, but leave the continent.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay, here we have Lance. Okay, so what did you like about this year?
There wasn't enough wind. I didn't like it. Need more sunshine, more wind.
Okay, how about next year? Were you planning on going any trips?
Columbia.
Cool. How about any new tricks? Were you learning on how to do any of those?
I thought you were Andy, sorry.
We're gonna go 3-1-3 and mob for the year.
Okay, cool. Okay, thank you.
Well, I would like to go to Costa Rica in April, and I want to have transitions down by the time that I go there. I'm still working on those. I know you're really good at those. And then I'll come back, and then it'll be time to kite here.
Yep. Okay, thank you. What would you like? What did you like about this year?
This year was a good year because I went kiting. And I've learned to do some real cool maneuvers, like I can do a front grab, I can do a back grab, and I've got a couple of signature moves I've learned now. I go up and I just do this. So that's it.
Okay, how about for next year? Were you planning on going into any trips?
Yeah, I'll probably do. Where are we going next year? Gonna go to Italy. Yeah, that's where we're going kiting in Italy.
How about any new tricks? Were you planning on learning anything new?
720.
Cool. Okay. Thank you. David, what did you like about this year?
This year?
Yep.
It was my best year because I was a beginning kiteboarder, and I went to Cape Hatteras and had a blast and learned how to kiteboard, and I love it. I'm hooked on it for life.
Cool. How about any trips? Are you going on any trips next year?
I don't know exactly, but I'm going to try and confine my trips to the wintertime because I garden. And the trip to Cape Hatteras was the first week of April, and that was when I should have been planting my garden. And so it got planted late, and then, it's... So I'm going to try and go in the wintertime from now on. No, my next... the thing I want to learn is to do the kite loop. To learn how to control the kite and do a kite loop. But I really love jumping off of waves. And I really haven't used my kite to jump yet, but I've been jumping waves and waves and waves and waves every chance I get.
That's cool. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What did you like about this year?
This year's great. I got to teach a lot more, and definitely was good to get home finally after being in LA for a while, so glad to be home kiting.
What about next year? Are you planning to go anywhere?
Yeah, I'm planning on going to Vietnam in the spring, and then just kiting here. So kite there, kite here. Hopefully go to Hatteras or South Padre for a bit, and it'll be pretty cool.
How about any new tricks? Were you trying to work on anything new?
This year I'm going to work on stomping the S-bends, front and back mobs, and just whatever I can think of, and whatever we're going to be throwing you and I, we got to be throwing down some cool stuff.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
One of the other ones now.
Where do you get those? Who got that?
I play you, baby.
And it's washable. You're going to rock even harder.
Feels like orange right here.
Okay, right? What do you like, 10 seconds?
That's right.
You look pretty comfortable.
You still have it on.
He lives in separates.
Guys.